Hello everybody, Mitchell Mr. Hockey here, and the Tampa Bay Lightning have signed forward Yanni Gourde to a 6-year, $31 million contract extension. He will have an annual cap hit of $5.166 million a season. He's 27 now and will be 33 when the deal expires. At the time of the signing, Gourde had 4 goals in 12 games and was tied second on the team leading points list with 12 points. At the time, he also paced his team in assists with 8. At the time, he had the most power play goals, 3, and the most game-winning goals, 2. Here is a quote from GM Julien BriseBois on Yanni Gourde. Yanni personifies our team's identity with his speed and relentlessness on the ice and his strong character off it. He is proof of how far hard work and dedication can take you, and we look forward to him continuing his career in Tampa Bay. Yanni Gourde went undrafted, but was acquired by the Lightning in 2014. Since then, the Quebec native has appeared in 116 NHL games over 4 seasons. Yet he set career highs for 82 games played, which is a full season, 25 goals, 39 assists, and 64 points last season. He also paced the team and ranked 3rd in the NHL with a +34 plus-minus rating. He played in all 17 playoff games for the Lightning in the 2018 Stanley Cup playoffs, had 2 goals and 7 assists. Unfortunately, they lost to the Washington Capitals in the Eastern Conference Finals. The first 3 years of Yanni Gourde's new contract will come with no trade protection, but he will get a modified no-trade clause that will kick in at the beginning of the 2022-2023 season. I think it's a fair price because he can play both top 6 forwards and bottom 6 forwards. If he continues his numbers at the time of his signing of his contract, it will be a fair deal for both parties, I think. Tampa Bay's line should look something like this: JT Miller, Steven Stamkos, and Nikita Kucherov on the first line. Second line, Yanni Gourde, Brayden Point, Tyler Johnson. Third line, Alex Killorn, Anthony Cirelli at center, Matthew Joseph on the right wing. Fourth line, Adam Erne, Cedric Paquette, and Ryan Callahan. I think it should help that Yanni Gourde can play and produce offensively in the top 6 forward corps and in the bottom 6 forward corps. I think also the special teams, particularly the power play, should get a boost of confidence knowing they have him. Also, the money fits with what the team has to pay. They right now have 5 guys having salaries that are over $5 million a year, and they still need to sign Brayden Point, which would cost them about another $5 million. But that's its own thing. But Ryan Callahan's contract also ends in a year. But right now, they are at $71 million, not including this, for next season, and they haven't signed Brayden Point yet to a contract. Point will be due in for a big raise. But Tampa Bay may have some salary cap problems because Stamkos, Kucherov, defenseman Ryan McDonagh, and Victor Hedman are all together have an annual cap hit of $32,625,000. That could be trouble because if I think Point leaves, and I'm not saying one way or the other, but if Brayden Point leaves, I think he's going to sign a big contract somewhere else and get the money he deserves, Tampa will never get them back. I also think it's kind of risky because if you have a breakout player, maybe Matthew Joseph or Mikhail Sergachev, he'll need a new contract after this season. You don't really have any room to fit anyone else. So that could be trouble, I think, for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Also, star goaltender Andrei Vasilevsky also will need a new contract soon. Players like playing in Tampa Bay because Coach John Cooper has somewhat of a veteran team and they're really close to winning a Stanley Cup, but obviously every player wants his money worth. For Yanni Gourde, though, I think on a personal note, you look where Nathan MacKinnon signed, you look where Jonathan Drouin signed, you look where Mark Scheifele signed. All the guys who are 22, 23, 24, in that range, they signed their first big contract in their primes, and Gourde is right with them. Brayden Point may be also in for a big raise because he, I think, is also in that area. But I think Yanni Gourde is getting his money worth. So for the Lightning as a team, I don't think they're going to win a Stanley Cup because I feel that down the road they're just going to get caught in cap and they're never really going to be able to put that roster that they dreamed of into effect. I remember a memory of mine. I was watching a Montreal Canadiens game. They were playing the Lightning in Tampa Bay, and I kept asking myself, who's this Yanni Gourde guy? Gourde, that doesn't seem to ring a bell. Anyway, well, that Gourde guy is getting $5.166 million a season, so I definitely know who he is. So thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Comment down below what you think of the deal and what you think how the Lightning will do in the next couple seasons, and I will see you in the next one.